We had twin typhoons, and a question on a lot of people's minds, especially dun sa Visayas area, was do you have any idea of just how much of the deaths could have been avoided or were avoidable if proper flood control projects were properly implemented? I know, of course, malakas yung bagyo, maraming tubig, versus were there poorly planned and poorly implemented flood control projects in the region?
Opo, clearly, Ed, no, when the president went to Cebu 2 days after Tino hit, no, he told the officials of Cebu, the governor and the mayors, that we had just gotten hold of a master plan
Opo.
that was completed in 2017. No, 2017 natapos yung plano. Ito ay ginawa sa tulong ng Japanese government through DPWH. At ang nakakalungkot talaga dito is hindi nasunod kung ano yung nandun sa plano, ano? Hindi nasunod kung ano yung nandun sa plano. At dahil doon, yung mga proyektong dapat na implement sana 8 years ago, hindi na-implement. And instead, kung ano-ano na lang ang ginawa, no? Na clearly, hindi po na-prevent kahit papano itong napakalaking disaster po na nangyari sa Cebu at sa ibang lugar, pati sa Negros, pati sa ibang parte ng Mindanao. So, this really shows the human cost of government failure, Ed. No? And I think what we have to learn from this is that when plans are done and they are done correctly, and when they are implemented properly, then these things are avoidable. Clearly, the storms now are stronger than they were in the past, but I would like to believe that if these plans were implemented the way they were supposed to be implemented, then we would have had less damage and less loss of human life. And I think that is the difficult and very, very painful lesson that we have learned at the cost of, and as a result of essentially government failure. No? So the president said, enough is enough na dito. While we have to make people accountable for those projects that were not implemented and those projects that were not implemented well, we still have to move forward and finally implement the master plan that's already been there for the last 8 years. So yan po ang tinatrabaho namin ngayon. In fact, I was just in several meetings with former Secretary Babe Singson, with our partners from Project NOAA, from the University of the Philippines, from DNR, and we are already now in the process of trying to operationalize all these plans so that we can start doing them properly now so that hopefully we can avoid this happening again in the future.